In our student dorm, we had a very ordinary life until Allie came. Everything changed with Allie's arrival. Subscribe now and don't miss the chilling details of this story. Do not open my wardrobe. At the start of the new term, Allie pointed to his unlocked wardrobe and told us this as we just returned to the dorm. I was busy organizing my new luggage, and when I heard him say this strangely, I asked, "What's wrong with you?" He shook his head and just repeated, "Remember, never open my wardrobe." David, who was lying on the top bunk, sneered, "Country boy, who would care?" John, who was on the opposite bed, joined in. "You keep those old rags like treasure, as if we don't know what they are." "Exactly." David continued making his bed. "You only have a few old clothes, what's the big deal?" Ali said nothing, staying silent with a sullen face. But the other two kept on taunting him, and I couldn't stand it anymore. "Okay, Ali just said something. Why are you talking so much? Enough already." I ended it, and Ali walked out with a frown. "James, only you speak up for him? Has he ever shown you any gratitude?" David threw a pillow. "Look at him. This quiet kid has a dark side. Our stuff kept disappearing last term. He's the poorest in the room. Who else could it be?" "True," John added. "I lost 2 phones. I'm scared to get a new one now. I have to be on guard day and night. A thief in the house is the worst." "James, didn't you lose 500 lira too?" A chill ran through me. Yes, after dining out with my girlfriend last term, I only had 500 lira left. I lost it when I left to use the bathroom, and in the end, I had to embarrassingly ask my family for money. I managed to survive with a 1,000 lira transfer. 500 lira is Ali's living expense for a term, David said dismissively. I was a bit shocked, thinking of Ali's always honest face. I couldn't believe he could do such a thing. Damn it! Does it say thief on his face? I can't relax thinking he stole my stuff. John made his bed angrily. David said, "And now he tells us not to mess with his wardrobe. There must be something wrong." "Okay, we all stay in the same dorm. Let's watch out for each other from now on," I said with a sigh. I knew Ali's family was in the village. They had 3 children, and Ali had 2 older sisters. His family had health issues, and their financial situation was bad. But his family supported him going to university. Ali was very independent, working during winter and summer breaks to earn money. His monthly allowance at school was only a bit over 100 lira. I often saw him in the cafeteria getting 4 ounces of rice and adding free vegetable soup. Almost every day, I had lavish meals, and this surprised me. Seeing him like that made me uneasy. A few times I brought leftover food from the restaurant to the dorm, but he never accepted it, which affected me even more. How could someone like that be a thief? But things kept disappearing in our dorm. My, David's, and John's families were quite wealthy, making the suspicions inevitable. The more I thought about it, the more uneasy I felt. So I went outside to walk around and relax. Just then I ran into Ali. "I'm going for a walk," I said, greeting him. But as if he didn't see me, he walked straight past. Since this term started, Ali has been a bit strange. Not like before. Ali used to not be this cold. After walking around the school once, I felt a bit more relaxed. I reached into my pocket. Where is my phone? The emptiness in my pocket made me shiver. I must have left it on the bed when I went out. Thinking of the frequent disappearances in our dorm, I quickly ran back. My bed was spotless, nothing there. But I clearly remembered placing my phone on the bed. In the dorm, only David, who was organizing his stuff on the top bunk, and John, who was lying on the opposite bed listening to music, were there. I shouted to them, saying I couldn't find my phone. "Oh, your phone is missing too?" John reacted strongly. "What a mess this place is." I saw Ali come in a while ago, then he left," said David. "Damn it! Him again!" John slammed the table. "That kid stole again. This time I'll end it with him." Just then, Ali walked in through the door. "Finally back!" John shouted. "James's phone is missing! Lost in the dorm! Did you see it?" Ali calmly said, "I didn't notice." "How interesting. James was out for just a while. I was sleeping. David was organizing his stuff. You came in, right?" "I came in but didn't notice." "What a coincidence!" John got down from his bed and took out his key to open his own locker. "Everyone look! There's nothing here! Let's all open our lockers and see! Ali, you told us not to mess with your wardrobe. You open it! Ali stood still, expressionless, and said, "No." David got down from his bed. "You don't have to open it. It might be outside. Could be somewhere else. Let's not open it." He said the last sentence to John. "All right," I interrupted. "Maybe I remember wrong. Maybe I didn't lose it in the dorm. It's just a phone. Let it go." "We have a thief in our dorm. Whoever is guilty is the thief." John threw these words and stormed out. What a mess. An unease rose in me, and I went outside the dorm again. I called my girlfriend from a public phone to ask her to come out. She cheerfully said, "Do you miss me in your new dorm? Why are you calling me out so urgently?" I became a bit impatient. "Yes, please come right away." Lara and I sat on the stone bench. When she saw my gloomy face, she said, "What's wrong? Did you lose your phone?" "How did you know about my phone?" I asked. "Oh, did you really lose it?" Lara laughed, leaning on my shoulder. "I was just joking. That's why you're so upset." "Yes, I lost my phone, but that's not why I'm upset." I told Lara what happened, and she blinked and said, "I wonder if it's really in Ali's wardrobe." "I don't know," I said. "Even if it's really in there, I won't open it." When I returned to the dorm at night, John was lying on the bed with headphones on, his MP3 blaring in the room, while Ali was quietly sitting on his bed, expressionless. I looked at the top bunk. David hadn't returned yet. I asked Ali, "Where did David go at this hour?" Ali just shook his head, saying nothing. I took off John's headphones. "Where's David?" I asked. He answered with a surprised look. "Hasn't he returned yet?" I shook my head. "I don't know. I came back a while ago, saw him sitting there, got angry, laid down, and started listening to my MP3. A doubt arose in me. Where had David gone? As I passed by the wall with the lockers, I saw my phone fallen under Ali's wardrobe. "Aha! Found it!" I shouted and showed the phone to Ali. "Found it!" Ali acted as if he didn't see it, giving no reaction. I showed the phone to John. He looked surprised, then disdainfully glanced at Ali. "That thief's conscience must have hurt. Returned the stolen goods," he said, and angrily laid back on the bed. I had found my phone, but the atmosphere hadn't improved. I still felt uneasy. But interestingly, David didn't return all night. You've watched only half of this terrifying story. The real horror awaits you in the next video. Subscribe and stay tuned to not miss it.